All right, welcome to episode 6 of the Old Man Hacks the World series. All right, let's get it going. This episode, we are going to cover Linux Fundamentals Part 2. If you missed Part 1, I'll put it up there. You all know the drill. Click the card, get her done. Oh, girlfriend wrote me. That's sweet. But on with the show. As before, if you want a deeper dive into what we're going to cover today, you can watch this video. Let's join the room and get started, though. Okay, so this is the part 2 of the tryhackme.com Linux fundamental series. Um, as would be normal, you want to complete part 1 before doing part 2. So, you know, go ahead and do that if you haven't done so already, then come back to this video. But let's get on with the show. All right, proceeding is the correct answer. That's nice to know. Okay, so let's we need to set up a virtual environment that involves both starting your attack box and task machines, ensuring you're equipped with the necessary tools and access to tackle the challenges ahead. So let's start attack box. It's going to start that. Okay. And then we're also going to start machine. Okay. So while we're doing this, let's go in full screen mode. Okay. So this is like the first video where we actually get to hack something, which is nice. Okay. So we'll just go over some things while our machine is initializing. So the protocols behind what we're doing today is secure shell, or SSH for short. And usually how that works is use the terminal or command line to connect to a remote machine. In this example, we're using Linux for our operating systems, but secure shell is available on other operating systems as well, such as Mac OS and Windows based machines. Okay, so what is SSH? It's simply a protocol between devices that encrypts the connection. Um, Essentially, you type in once you're connected. What you type into your terminal is encrypted, sent to the other machine, and then it is decrypted, and the command is executed on that remote machine. All right. So here we got our. It's essentially an Ubuntu machine. Um, so our target IP address is up here, and our attack box, or the machine we're using to make the attack, that's the IP address here. So let's pull up the terminal. Well, that was the terminal. Okay. So enter key. Let's All right. So we're going to try SSH. Try hack me at 10.10.92.236. Yes. What's the password? It's try hack me. Read the fine print, Tony. Notice that it didn't move the cursor when you're doing the password. That's so people can't see how long the password would be. Well, no, caps lock is not on. Maybe I misspelled it. T-Y. Why am I getting... Oh, wait a second. I got it back. Exit. Control C. Let's use the right IP address this time, Tony, because see, this IP address is the IP address of the attack box. See, it's right there. And this is the target box. Let's get it right. So we want to do SSH, try hack me at 10.10.189.84. Yes. Passwords. Try hack me. Yay. Cool. All right. So we can do the LS. Go on. Okay. Oh, so we got LS dash A. And look at that. We got more folders that I did not know. This is good. This is good. And then we can use the dash help. So if you ever need to know more about a specific command you're trying to use and why it's not working or whatever. So we got dash lowercase a or double dash all is do not ignore entries starting with the dot, which are normally hitting when you use ls. Then you got the capital A or double dash almost all, and do not list the implied dot and double dot right here. Okay. It's very cool. Learning. That's what it's all about. It's all about learning. And then if you want to like to read the actual manual that is published with the commands by those that create the Linux software, you can use the man command and then man ls, and it gives the name, the synopsis, description, so on and so forth. All right, so got a couple questions that we need to answer here. So let's can we make this bigger? Yes. Let us do that. And we are going to do man ls. Okay. So we completed that. Oh, I'm so sorry. What directional arrow key would we use to navigate down the manual page? Well, mine works with my scroll mouse and not my arrow key. But if I had a guess, it'd be down because we want to go down. Ta-da! Imagine that. And then we want to use find the flag for the output in human readable way. So that's the -H. So let's quit the manual. Let's try the -H just to see what it looks like. Oops. There. It's pretty much the same. There might be some differences. So let's go ls-a-h. Cool. So moving on. So here's some more commands like touch, make directory, copy, move, remove, and file. So if we wanted to let's do cd, I'll click back over here. Important. Oh, that's a file, not a folder. cd my folder. ls. Nothing there. So we can touch note. Now we do ls, and there's a note in my folder. Let's do cd. Say we wanted to make my directory for pictures. Make dir pictures. See pictures. ls. Nothing in it. So let's go back and remove the note that we created above. cd my folder. Now we're going to do remove note. And see, it's now empty. That's that. Okay. Use CP to copy. So essentially, what you're doing here is you're going to copy the contents of note into note 2. And so you'll have 2. So another cool thing is you can use move to kind of as a rename. So if you want note 2 to become note 3, you just use move note 2 to note 3, and you'll see that you have note and note 3. Okay, so let's go back up and let's try to find out what some of these files are. Let's do file dot bash logout. And it's a text file, so we can display that. If you remember from Linux part 1, we're using the cat, so we can do cat.bash logout. And essentially, it's executed by bash when login shell exists when leaving the console clear the screen to increase privacy. So that's what it is. Very cool. All right. So how would we create the file name new note? We simply use the touch command. Survey says, yay! Unknown one. What is the file type of unknown one? So let's do file unknown one. Is ASCII text. All right. Keep on rolling. So to move, we simply use the move command, or MV for short, and then my file to my folder. Yay! What are the contents of my file? Where is, so we are going to do cat my file. THM file system. What? All right. Complete. Yes. Very nice. Moving on, let's talk about permissions 101. So we can use and find out what certain permissions are on certain files by using the ls-l, and then we include h to make it human readable. So let's try that here. Let's do ls-lh. So we got some different permissions right here. And then the owners. Notice that important was created by user two. It's interesting. Okay. So essentially, this is going to be some form of read, write, execute um, command or permissions, I should say. Sorry. Okay. Switching between users on a Linux shell is easy work thanks to the su command. So you can use the su command to log in as another user. So essentially, it's switch user is the abbreviated or the long form, I should say. So if we knew user two's password, we could use su user two, type in their password, and then we would be instead of try hack me at Linux 2, we'd be user 2 at Linux 2. But it did not give the password, so I don't think we could do that. Okay. But I don't think we'll need it because the owner of important, as we said, is user 2. And to log in as user 2, we just use su user 2. Oh, now it gives us a password. So let's do that. su user 2, user 2, not a very secure password. And notice that we're user 2 at Linux, but we're in the home directory of try hack me. So let's cat important thm su user 2 su user 2. Oh, we did that. Let's submit that. Yay! Whoop, whoop. All right. Now we're going to go over the common directories of users on Linux. Or just, no, it looks like just the Unix system itself. So these are shared direct, well, not necessarily shared, but you're gonna every Linux box is gonna have these directories. Okay. So, etc. This root directory is one of the most important root directories on your system. It's the commonplace location to store system files that are used by your operating system. So, let's let's see if we can find out. Wow, check it out. Do we have these? Password. So, file. So, cat. Interesting. Cool. Permission denied. because we're not root. All right, we're going to move on. Then we got the var directory, with var being short for variable data. And it stores data that's frequently accessed or written by services or applications running on the system. Log files of running services, var/log. Okay. We got root. And unlike the home directory, which is the bottom level directory for a normal user, the root directory it's the home for the root system user, which is the essentially the bottom or the main user. It can, if you're root, you can do anything. Okay, okay. A temp, it's just a temporary directory, kind of like the recycling bin on on your Windows machine. Difference is contents of the recycling bin stays after you reboot the computer. When you reboot a Linux machine, the temporary or temp folder is cleared out. I did not know that. I learned something new today. Yes. Okay. README. Okay. What is the directory path that we would expect logs to be stored in? Well, that's var/log. Yay. Root. Nope. Just explain this. Temp. This one's root. Complete. All right. We got conclusions and summary. So we reached the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. We went over connecting remotely via SSH, advanced uses of some of the common commands, some more commands, a little bit about file permissions and switching users, and important um, root directories on the Ubuntu OS. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed it. If you do, give it a like. If you're loving this series, please subscribe so you get notifications. Hit that bell, or as they like to say. And if you feel so kind as to leave a comment of what you think, what you don't think, what you like, what you don't like, I should say, be most appreciated. All right. Have a wonderful day.